What if the gin and tonic you know today completely disappears in 2026? For decades, the classic combination has barely changed. Gin, tonic, ice, maybe a slice of lime. But the cocktail world is evolving fast. Bartenders, distillers, and even tech companies are experimenting with flavors, sustainability, and completely new ways to serve drinks. So the real question is, are we about to see the biggest gin and tonic revolution ever? Because some of the trends already appearing in bars around the world could completely redefine what a G&T even is. And one of these trends might dominate every cocktail menu by 2026. Let's break down what's coming. The gin and tonic is one of the most iconic drinks ever created. Simple, refreshing, timeless. But in recent years, the cocktail industry has been pushing the boundaries of what a gin and tonic can be, experimenting with exotic botanicals, sustainable ingredients, and even technology-driven cocktails. Some of these ideas will disappear quickly. Others could completely change the way we drink gins and tonics. So today we're exploring the biggest potential G&T trends, and at the end I'll reveal the one trend that could dominate bars, restaurants, and home cocktail culture in 2026.
Predicting cocktail trends is harder than it sounds. Every year, bars introduce dozens of next big things: smoked cocktails, color-changing drinks, exotic garnishes, but many of these trends disappear as quickly as they appear. The challenge is separating real trends from short-lived fads. In the world of gin and tonics, this is even more complicated because the drink already has such a strong tradition. People love its simplicity. Gin plus tonic water has been working for over a century, so any new trend has to improve the experience without losing what makes the drink great. Another challenge is the explosion of gin brands. In the past decade alone, hundreds of new craft gins have entered the market, each claiming unique botanicals and flavor profiles. This creates endless possibilities for new G&T variations, but it also creates confusion. Consumers are constantly bombarded with innovations that may not actually change the drinking experience. So the real question becomes, what trend is powerful enough to reshape how people drink gin and tonics, not just for a season, but for years? To answer that, we need to look at some emerging ideas that are quietly gaining traction. Several fascinating ideas are beginning to appear in cocktail culture. One of them is the rise of exotic botanical tonics. Instead of traditional quinine-based tonic water, some brands are experimenting with ingredients like yuzu, pink peppercorn, sea herbs, or tropical citrus to create completely new flavor combinations. Another emerging idea is hyper-local cocktails. Bars are increasingly using locally sourced botanicals, herbs, and fruits to create region-specific gin and tonics. This gives each bar a unique signature drink that reflects its local environment. There's also the trend towards sustainability in cocktails. Bartenders are finding creative ways to reuse ingredients that would normally be wasted, like citrus peels, herb stems, or leftover botanicals, to craft innovative G&T aerations. Each of these ideas is exciting, but one trend has the potential to completely redefine the gin and tonic experience.
The biggest gin and tonic trend that could dominate 2026 is something called the layered G&T experience. Instead of mixing everything into one uniform drink, bartenders are beginning to design gin and tonics with distinct flavor layers that evolve as you drink them. Imagine this: a large glass filled with clear ice, where the gin, tonic, botanicals, and garnishes are carefully arranged so that the flavors change gradually with each sip. The first sip might highlight bright citrus notes. A few minutes later, herbal or floral botanicals begin to emerge. And toward the end of the drink, deeper spices or bitters create a completely new flavor profile. This approach transforms a simple gin and tonic into something closer to a tasting journey. It also fits perfectly with modern cocktail culture, where drinkers want experiences, not just beverages. Layered G&Ts also look visually stunning, making them highly shareable on social media, which helps trends spread quickly. If this idea continues gaining momentum in cocktail bars around the world, we could soon see menus featuring multi-stage gin and tonic creations designed to evolve over time, and that could redefine the classic G&T for a new generation. The gin and tonic has survived for more than a century because it's simple and adaptable. But innovation never stops. From exotic botanicals to sustainable cocktails and evolving layered flavors, the future of G&Ts looks more creative than ever. And by 2026, the way we experience this classic drink might look very different. Now, I'm curious about your opinion. What do you think will be the biggest gin and tonic trend in 2026? More exotic ingredients, sustainable cocktails, or something completely unexpected? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy exploring the hidden stories and trends behind drinks, make sure to subscribe for more insights into the world of spirits.